So hey guys, welcome back to Ready T Plus. So today I'm on a new adventure. Back from Texas. We had a great time in Texas and now we're back in Connecticut and we're going to check out this new hiking trail here. It's called the Welcome to Hidden Valley Preserve. Okay. Now, at the moment, I'm cold as you know what, but today is the give me a second. Today is the 12th of November, and so it's getting to that time of year where things are super cold. Not snowing yet, but you can feel the chill, especially when it's extremely windy. So today we're going to take on this trail. It should be like a 6.6 mile trail. And as of course I didn't dress appropriately, I just have a hoodie on and shorts. But in my back, that's my legging pants in the event that it gets super bad, then I'll probably just slip that on. We'll see. I'm hoping that my body warms up as we go. That way I won't have any sorts of issues as we go through the trail. Okay. So with that being said, let's take on this trail here. I'm not sure if you can see the name of it. You can see something there. But anyway, that's what we're doing today. Come with me. Let's go. All right, guys. So we are on our way. Make sure my microphone is recording. Sorry for any of the wind sounds because, like I said earlier, it's a windy day. But we have some interesting stuff to check out. For example, this bridge here, hanging bridge that goes over this river. Very popular riding here that I saw online when I was researching this particular location. Let's see if we can see it properly. The universe is wider than our views of it. The universe is wider than our views of it. 100%. We're only seeing but so much of the universe. Anyway, there's like 8 trails here in this particular park. This zone that we're doing is the longest, and that's why we're doing it. 6.6 miles. Not a big deal, but it's cold, and that's a factor. Check out the river here. Cool stuff. Both ways, awesome stuff. Man. It's surprisingly sturdy. It's a very sturdy bridge. Doesn't even wobble or anything currently. But anyway, it's a brand new trail. So I'm going with my map. So I need to check my map out right now. Cool. So came off the bridge, made a left turn according to my map, and that's where we're heading. There's no one here right now. It's early in the morning, almost 10 a.m. It's 9:45 right now on a Tuesday morning. So I'm the only one on the trail currently. When I arrived, I saw one woman coming back. I suspect she probably didn't do the trail I'm doing now. But like I said, there's like 8 trails around here, so pretty, I can bet in spring or maybe like early fall when things are just, all the colors are just popping out, this place probably is packed with people, especially on a weekend, I would imagine. But right now, it's just you guys and me. It's all good though, we can do it. Alrighty. So I'm gonna check my map again, because anytime I'm coming up on Y in the road or on the trail, it's good to check the map, make sure that you're taking the right turn. Because like I said, there's 8 trails here, and I want to stick on this 6.6 mile one. That way we can get back in a timely fashion. This should be done in about under 3 hours today. Let me check my map. So I made a slight wrong turn, but it's okay. Found yet another bridge. It's pretty awesome. To me, I mean, listen guys, I love hiking. And the biggest part of hiking is the discoveries. At Hidden Valley Reservation. The discoveries, and whenever I see water, gets me excited, I love it. All right, so let me try to get back on the trail, make up some time here. So that a little hill I had to come down, because both the 2 trail sections seem to be close together, which is why I ended up veering off. I'm seeing if I can get back on the correct trail. So one of the things that people mention about this trail is it's not just one color sequence you'll see as it relates to the markings on a tree. It's going to be several different colors. And so that's why I made sure I had my map, because you will get lost here. All right, let's see. And like I said, I just showed you the white marker. That's the green marker. If you can even see it, it goes that way. Another trail that way. So, let me consult my map again. Wow, I'm out of breath already. Okay, so for some of this trail, for at least this leg, we'll be following the white trail markers, it seems, for some time. So I'm just going to be looking out for those and everything else. Elevation is not that high. It's only, I think, 891 feet. But because of the cold, it kind of makes it a little bit hard to breathe. But it's all right. We've been here before. All right, guys. Let's see if I can make up some time by walking a little bit more brisk. Just to show you, this is a nice bright trail marker here. Perfect. So at least for now, we're on the right path. Anyway, let's get to it. I'm gonna go live in the moment as I hike right now. Stop recording. If I see anything interesting, I'll try to grab you guys real quick. Also, for you guys who live in the US, you know, or especially up north, you know that when it's cold, cell phone batteries die quicker. So, I'm using my cell phone to record today. It's just more convenient. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. The GoPro, I have to like go back and download, do all this stuff. I have my cell phone, I just do it. Might just go back to GoPro for some other trails I have planned, but for now, cell phone is what we're working with, and the battery life needs to be conserved. But before, let me show you some of the what I'm looking at as I walk. It's nothing but woods. All the pretty colors are gone. All the trees are resting, conserving their energy to make it through the winter, only to spring back in the spring with vigor, vitality, and strength. It's a beautiful thing, nature, if you really take the time to appreciate it. So I was looking at how narrow this particular trail is, and then I fall off all the way down there. So it's important to be careful. On this particular trail. I suspect that just like if any other trail, as the day gets warmer, I might see some people, but you know, it's a work day. So people who have jobs are probably at their jobs at the moment. So we might end up having all this to ourselves for the next 3 hours or so. I'm definitely gonna come back here, all being well, as we say in Jamaica, fall next time, just to see the colors. If you can see it, the river kind of running through. And this time of year too, there's not much, the intensity of the rivers are significantly lowered. So it's just like almost like a trickle. So it would be, my lips are freezing up now. It would be pretty cool to see what this area looks like, even in the spring. But for the colors, definitely in the fall. Anyway, just kidding. I heard an unusual sound. Trying to figure out what kind of animal that was. Anyway. Yeah, you guys saw a real moment there. As long as it's not big as I am or bigger, I don't care. Beginning to see the sun peek out. Early morning sunshine, blue skies. All right, going uphill now. It's not that it sounded scary, it's just, I'm not sure if it's a bird or the creaking sounds of the tree. Really can't tell. Oh, I hate waiting long periods of time before hiking. It's like working out. If you start working out for a while, then you go to pick it up again. It's pretty much like you're starting all over. So your body has to reacclimate to doing that particular activity, which is annoying. Turn that corner back there, start to feel my legs. And we haven't even got to a mile yet. But anyway, I have to conserve my energy, stay focused. I think we're at half mile at this point. Yep, it's the sound of the trees. Let me show you. Oh, maybe you'll hear it. So far, we've made it to 1.2 miles on this trail. Lots of twists and turns, but that's okay. That's why we're here. Yeah, this one is like twisting and turning all the way down. Not sure if you can see through the trees there, but that's, see. All the way down there. Doing these twists and turns. The good thing is it's a loop trail, so I won't have to come back this way, because this would be a lot of uphill for the first day back on this sort of an extreme trail. But either way, we would have done it, regardless. Oh man. And my body has warmed up a bit, so I'm more inside the forest at this point. It started right along the roadway, so I'm more inside the forest. Not too deep in yet, but far enough not to hear a lot of cars and all that stuff. And some of the wind is sort of, the hillside here is kind of insulating a little bit. So I don't feel as cold as I did when you just started the trail. It's all good though. So one of the cooler things I've noticed with this particular area is the bridges. We're going across our third bridge on this trail. We're a little under 2 miles at this point. 2 miles in. And we're going across our third bridge. Beautiful stuff. So actually, what I'm about to do, this is for the second time. The first video, my microphone was off. So I have to do it again. Anyway, so like I said before, hiking is an amazing experience. The discoveries on a new hiking trail for me is everything. I can easily spend the entire day just wandering about, leaving the world behind, and just immersing myself in the experience. And now that I have you guys with me, I have to entertain you. And so I'm gonna be doing 20 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. So, for good measure, my legs are that wide because it's not wide enough for me to stand straight. So, in case you're wondering, beautiful. Even this time of year, still beautiful. Anyway, guys, I need to go back on the trail because this spot, I'll stay here forever. Let's go. Hey guys, so now I'm 2.5 miles in on this 6.6 mile trail. And so if you recall the early part of the video, we were following the white trail. Now we're following the green, because eventually the white ends and then you have to pick up on the green trail for the rest of the way. We've been following the flow of the river so far. At a certain point, it's going to veer off back into the woods. I'm like a squirrel. Any little sound, I'm gonna look. And just solo hiking, that's what you have to do. So far, I've seen a total of 3 people. Earlier, when you just started the trail, and then that cool bridge that you guys saw me doing push-ups on, saw 2 older folks, which typically that's who you'll find on a weekday hiking. Older couples, old people in general. And I think that's awesome because they still have the vitality, strength, and all that to take on these cool trails. So more power to them. But it's a beautiful day out. You know, all things considering, of course. Trying to lose this.
Exercise room closed.
Yeah, this out here. Anyway, just wanted to show you that the trail colors switched from, I guess people ride their horses here. See some horse dung there. Just wanted to show you that the trail switches from the white trail markers to green at a certain point. So here at the Hidden Valley Preserve Trail. All right. Let me get back into hike mode, concentration mode. See you in a bit. These shots here are for the nature lovers. Hope you enjoy. There's beauty year round if you know how to look and what to look for. Leaves, no leaves, it's still gorgeous to me. And I hope you feel the same. And so, yet again, the trail markers color changes. Around about the 3 mile mark, it changes from green to yellow. We're going down this way. So it's white, it's green, and then it becomes yellow at around the 3 mile mark. So, if you don't have a map, which you need to get a downloaded map for this particular area, because a lot of trails crisscross and you can easily get lost, for sure.
Split 2, sprint pace, 20 minutes per mile.
So that's a heads up on this particular trail here. Still following the river though. Haven't gone off back into the woods just yet. I suspect pretty soon we'll be leaving the beautiful sounds of the river behind and exchanging that for the creaking trees. See a little shed coming up here. Not sure what this is about. I don't know if it's an outhouse or what. Let's go find out. Hey. Yeah. It's a outhouse. Who the hell would use? Who? I don't know what the hell is crawling in that place right now. And you're gonna sit and expose yourself to all kinds of ungodly things. But if you don't have fear, outhouse is here. Cool stuff here. Yeah, that tree, not sure if you'll be able to see it, but that tree is about to go anytime soon. You can hear how loud it is. Just taking a quick stop down here. They have a nice little bench right by the river. It's pretty cool. Yep. Nice spot you come, hang out, have a bite, rest your legs, enjoy the riverside. It's super high though. That's probably a better shot. Oh, check this out. I sat down and the bench is falling apart. See that? Anyway, there's also benches on that side of the river as well. Over there. I'm thinking people probably even swim in this place. I just had to do that for no apparent reason. Sometimes I want to feel like I'm young again. Anyway. I'm only 3 miles in. 3.6 more miles to go to get out of here. Let's do it. Hey guys. So we're now deeper in the woods. We left the river coast behind. And now we are solo in the woods at the moment. Currently I'm around 3.2 miles in. So we're making our way to the 616 today. But just scoping around as usual. But yeah, we're in it now, baby. We are in the woods. Anyway. Trick to going downhill, so you give some ease to your ankles, is to go crisscross. So try it. Very energetic dog you have, huh? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of energy. Good morning. All right. Thank you. So there I was. You saw that interaction. What you didn't see is that damn dog rushing down towards me. I stopped, observed, tried to pick up what kind of dog it was, because man, oh man, it would have been interesting. So I stopped, they called it back, it came back, and that was that. Another old couple. At least up here in the Northeast, that never fails. It's always one demographic that hikes during the weekdays. I am a super outlier as it relates to hiking in the outdoors. It seems, at least up here in the Northeast. Because I'll hike right through the year. As long as I have the right gear, I'm out here without fear. Do you hear? Probably should have been a rapper. Nah, I'm good. I'm into breaking stereotypes, not reinforcing them. Anyway, let's continue. Enough politics. So as the day progresses, I suspect I see more and more people out here. Plus, because of the intersecting of different trails, you know, I'm going on this long trail, which might intersect with a shorter trail. So anyway, it's all right. Like, strange enough, it's actually getting chilly at the moment. I guess the wind is picking up, or has picked up. That's accounting for that wind chill factor. But it's still not, it's not crazy. Still, it's still warm enough to the point where I don't feel shivers underneath this hoodie here. I have a t-shirt and a long sleeve sort of athletic wear that's super thin, but it kind of helps to keep the heat in a bit. So, because with being cold, the trick is you're going to keep the vital organs warm. The legs, as long as you're walking, you're moving, right? The legs will naturally heat up. But your organs that are sitting there, so you want to insulate them as much as possible. So to protect the core, and depending on how cold it is, man, I hope this audio sounds good to you guys, because the wind is crazy. Anyway, so protect the core and fingers and toes, for sure, the colder it gets. Like I said, this is still doable. And I've not seen any wildlife. I think in the early part, may have heard some birds, I think. That's about it. No white-tailed deer, no squirrels, no bears, which is always great. At least for the bear part. Deer is fine. No coyotes, no bobcats. Yeah, a branch off of a tree just fell off in the woods there. So yeah, and that's the thing also to sort of be aware of, falling branches. There's all this stuff. A lot of the trees are super dry, and some of them won't be coming back in the spring, so for sure, try to be aware of your surroundings as much as possible when you're hiking. One of the review I saw mentioned ticks, and be aware of ticks. So I'll be doing a thorough search once I end this trail of my person, my body, just to make sure. But yeah, this trail has been pretty awesome so far. I've been on trails. This particular trail is like an hour from my house. Still in Connecticut though. And I've been to trails that are much spookier, closer to home. This one is very, at least this time of year, because you can actually see through the woods. You can see something approaching at a relatively decent distance in the fall. That's one good thing I like with hiking in this time of year. You can see what's coming, or you have a better chance of seeing what's coming before it gets to you. Anyway, let's lift it back up. Let's lift up the energy. Okay. I think I'm making good time with all my stops. It's all right though. This reserve is somewhere that I'll definitely be coming back to. I like the color, just is so unique. Like it's all morass. Not morass, it's fungus basically on this branch here. Take that out of the way. I'm also watching for little twigs that are hanging across the trail, because a good buddy of mine, we were hiking upstate. He's like a avid hiker. I think I made a video on that a while back. Canal Trail, I think, upstate New York. Anyway, search the channel, you'll see. That's probably the only upstate New York trail that's on this channel. Anyway, so he is explaining to me that that's where the ticks like to be, right on the branches, or the little twigs that are hanging across, the pathway. So that's when the animals are walking, they just hop on, and that's how the ticks get around in the woods, by hitching a ride on branches and then into the fur or the clothing of humans and the skin of humans and so on and so forth. So one wants to be aware of that. That's kind of why I wore light colors, with hopes that I can see the ticks clearer. All right, I gotta watch out for this mud hole here. You can't really see how deep it is, but it's kind of deep. Let's see. Okay, so there's some rocks I can step on. Perfect. Woo. Okay. That's the one thing I hate with hiking. I hate the mud, because then you got to clean the shoes, and that's annoying. Anyway, so what I realized with this trail, it goes through several different colors. We were last on the green, and now we're turned back to the white trail. So it's very interesting. Without this map, I would have just followed white and would have never ended up where I needed to. So map is very vital for this one. So it goes from white to green to yellow, back to white. Interesting. All right, fun fact I thought I would share as the wind whistles through these tall forest trees here. So a lot of times we see fallen trees in here, and not all the time it naturally falls. Sometimes it's in parks like this, the trees are aided, well, the fall of the trees are aided by the people who take care of the forest. So I just read something along a tree, a message there that pointed out the fact that I just saw a large stone. It's very interesting. Kind of looks like it's a stack of stones, but it's not. Looks like one block. Anyway, so the thing with these trees here, aided by the people who take care of it, so they put rings around the trees. That way, the trees will eventually fall. Right? When they fall, it provides habitat for the woodpeckers and other birds that nest inside of trees. Additionally, another why. I want to make this point first. So they make a ring around the trees, and which eventually makes the tree die. So they do that so that there's more light that can get to the forest floor, as opposed to making it super dark and airy. So they kind of selectively recycle some of these trees so that woodpeckers have places to nest, and other birds, as I said before, are able to nest in there. The decaying tree provides, worms and so on. When the tree eventually falls, it rots and then creates more soil for the earth for other trees and wildlife to grow and to feed on. So very cyclical vibe, just like the circle of life, really. Things have to die for things to grow. That's just how it goes. Didn't make up the rules, that's what it is. Anyway, I'm at another fork, so I need to consult my map here. One path goes this way, one path goes that way. Let's figure out where we're going. So again, the trail, in order to stay on this 6.6 mile trail, it changed colors again, the trail markers, back to yellow from white. But a nice little lookout area here. Check out some nice views. I wouldn't dare fly the drone up here right now because this wind is unimaginable. If that thing gets lost, there's no coming back in that. If you fall in there, not only are you falling, but your flesh will be ripped to shreds. There's a lot of, barbed trees. But anyway, let me show some of the view, and then we can continue. Beautiful stuff out here. Man, oh man. Guys, just after I finished showing you guys the beauty shots, the lookout point, I think some of that was recorded. Right after that, my phone battery died. I didn't have a map. My map was only on my cell phone. My phone died. So for about 25 minutes or so, 30 minutes maybe, I was lost in the woods. Yeah, I made it back though, right? Remember this bridge? So I made it back eventually. Man, the best thing I can tell anybody is, listen, please make sure that you have a physical map or some kind of charging device for your cell phone, because it gets real. It gets seriously real. But anyway, I made it back. I want to say thank you for guys for coming with me on this beautiful, amazing trail, 6.6 miles. Knocked that out. A lot of beautiful, interesting things to see. Nature, tons of bridges, not tons, but several bridges, about 3 or 4 bridges that I think are, just amazing stuff to look at, to walk over and all that stuff. And yeah, thank you guys for watching Ready T Plus as usual. And remember, keep moving, my friends, as I will do the same. I'm trying to get some of the sunlight on my face. Wow, it was tough getting lost. But anyway, we made it back, and all is well. And I'm gonna head back on the road. This is a hell of a trip. And I'll be coming back to this hiking trail for sure. There's like several other trails. There's like one that goes down this way. All sorts of trails everywhere here. But anyway, until the next one, my friends, keep moving. Peace.